Good morning, my friends. Welcome back. It's a new week, means it's a new Deal It Up challenge, week 91, I think. At the end of this video, I'm going to do some more Happy Mail unwrapping, so stay tuned for that. Likely I'm only going to do the faux playing card today, but your choice what you do. Faux playing card, the alternate make, or both if you like. So let's get into this. I'm conscious that it's not just the challenge I'm doing today. Yes, more Happy Mail, would you believe it? I've been so thoroughly spoiled of late with Happy Mails. And let me just reassure you, I've had people say, oh, it's not much. Don't get excited, those sorts of things. And let me tell you, I don't mind whether you send me a little or a lot. I think anything that you take the time to send me is precious. I am extremely grateful that you even think to send me something, let alone pay the cost of postage, because let's face it, postage is expensive these days. It just is. So it's just a thought, it really is the thought that counts, and I appreciate everything. You don't need to send me a whole heap of stuff. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate, when I get great big lots of goodies to open. That's really exciting. But I'm excited that you think to send me something at all. It's just precious. Everyone is precious. So thank you. And no need to apologise because it's not much. My goodness, your definition of not much and mine, I think, is a little different. Yeah. Anyway, just to put your minds at rest, never apologise. Even if you just send me a card, I am just thrilled. Okay, let's do the reveal on the faux. Oh, we're doing a king of diamonds, and I haven't got my diamond stamp. Lisa, I have taken your advice. Lisa has these same stamps. She's the one that actually sent these stamps to me, and put them on a separate bit of acetate in a bag just so there's less likelihood that they'll get lost. So unfortunately I only have the 3 left, but I have done that now, Lisa, and I just wanted to show you that I've taken your advice and done that. And I can't delve into it today because there's no diamond in there. Okay, so the King of Diamonds, we're doing the alternate make is a banner. Haven't done one of those for a while, and they're quite fun. I'm like, oh, I'd like to make a banner, but I'm not sure that I've got time. So let's start into the creative prompts and see what we're going to do with these two. If you're new to this challenge, sit back, enjoy, and maybe you might be inspired to come and participate. Get my words out. There's no pressure, and interpret the prompts however you like. Cool colours today. So last week we had warm colours. Today we've got cool colours. That's fun. And our next prompt is going to be what is going to be napkin or serviette, depending what you call them. We actually call them serviettes here in New Zealand. That's good because I actually unburied my bag of napkins, serviettes, from the pile beside me before the video. I thought, oh, we haven't had that come up for a while. I wonder if it will come up. And I thought I better just hunt them out and make sure they're not too buried in case I need them. And I did that with a few other items too. It's like, will that come up today? Don't know. Better make it handy just in case it does, because it's random. I don't know what's going to come up any more than you do. Let's go the bottom one. Something used for gardening. Okie dokie. That's an interesting one, isn't it? I don't know that we've had that one. Maybe. I can't remember. Right. So let's do the King of Diamonds first. So I'll grab out my K for the King. And actually I didn't grab out a block. I thought I was prepared. Right, now I was going to stencil with red, but our prompt is called colours. Doesn't mean that this side of the card has to comply with those prompts. This is the side that we do the prompts on. But I'm feeling yeah, I will do cool colours. That's so cool. I don't know, I'm in a weird mood. It's quite warm. The fire is going. We didn't light it for the first time this winter. We didn't light the fire first thing in the morning. We lit it after we got back from church. And the weather changed a little bit, turned a bit colder, but I think it's changed back to warm, and it's quite toasty inside, so I'm down to just my shirt sleeves, and I'm just so happy that it's going to be warmer weather. Oh, I better grab out a stencil, actually. Gosh, I feel like I'm all over the place today. I'm bringing you along for the ride. Let's just go with this wavy stencil here. Maybe we'll do it vertical. Often I do it this way, but actually why don't we do it vertical this time? Just throw it a little different. Give this a stencil up in what's it called? Vivid Chartreuse is my cool colour on the back. Could be a little Christmassy with the red stamping that we're going to do, but that's okay. I don't really mind. Actually, I had not planned this and didn't think about it till now, but this is kind of like grass, which kind of goes with our something used for gardening theme as well. Or prompt, I should say, not theme. So maybe my mind subliminally tells me to go a certain direction because it just puts things together that I haven't actually consciously put together. There we go. Bit of stenciling just to jazz it up. And do our red stamping of the king. We can dispense with that paper now. Okay, and another K. Done. I was actually hoping that I'd get the prompt stamps because I want to play with new stamps I've been sent, but it didn't come up, so don't get to play with my new stamps anyway. I can play with them off camera. Right, now which pen am I going to use for the diamonds? Maybe this one. I'm just going to draw a diamond shape, colour it in, at least the diamond is an easy one to draw. There we go, and they're not going to be the same because they're hand drawn. I'm using Bic Intensity double-ended pens for this, but any red pen, if you're drawing, will be fine. Even just a biro will do the trick. Bit wonky on the diamond, but it's okay. It is recognisable as a diamond. And that's that side done. I've pre-inked around the edge. So let's, yes, there's a little bit of the seam where the box was folded, cat food box. I was folded at the bottom here, and I want that at the bottom just because to me it's bottom heavy, so I want it at the bottom. Okay, so let's think about this. I do want to collage with cool colours, I think, but I'm also looking at napkin. So let's grab out my packet here of, there's tissue and napkin in here. So I'm specifically looking for napkin. This one could be nice. This is stamped napkin. Tissue, warm colours stamped. That's definitely a warm colour there, isn't it? That one's pretty as well. Just going to grab out a couple of options. Warm colours, Christmas, tissue. It's a blend of warm and cool, but I think I'll leave it for this one. More Christmas, backs of napkins. There's this blue seashell one, but I'm actually thinking of going with the green, so it's going to be one of these. I'll just put all that away after the video, I think. Really gravitating towards this one. And someone sent this to me, but I do apologise, I cannot remember who. Okay, I think I'm going to go with that one, but I'm going to layer some paper up beforehand. So I've got this yummy paper bag. Oh, there's a strip of green, some sort of paper, orange on the other side. A bit of post-it note. Do we want a bit of blue in there for contrast? And a random bit of yellow paper. You can put warm colours in as well. It's just as long as you sort of like represent cool colours in some way. I'm just digging through my bag here. There's another bit of green. Pulling out tiny scraps, aren't I? Apart from the bag. Oh, that's a fun bit, but it might be, I think just a few too many colours coming in. Let's do something with these. Use up some scraps. I'm just going to start with that on the side, I think. And cover my glue book here, my glue pages. Oh, losing a stamp. I'll put that with a K so it doesn't completely get lost. It's the thing when I'm videoing, it's very easy to just pop things somewhere and don't realise things have come adrift, and that's where the issue of losing stuff comes in. Especially stamps that have lost their stickiness and don't stick to the blocks as well as they once did. I think that was what happened to my diamond. And put that there. Let's shuffle this away so I'm not working so stretched out. Shuffle this along, not shuffle this away. I think I said shuffle away, didn't I? My goodness. Sunday afternoon and I can't talk properly, and I just got glue all over the front of that, which is not ideal. Obviously I need to change out this page. Take a bit of the bag. Love this paper bag. Such a cool colour. Just pop that down there. So how are you all today? How's your week going at the start? Like, I know it's right near the start. How's it going so far? You had a good morning, or having a good morning I should say, hopefully. Another busy week coming up. Like, I should just stop saying that because like they all seem to be busy. But I've got a family dinner coming up on Friday, the usual monthly end of month family dinner. So looking forward to that. And and the usual food bank responsibilities. So yeah, getting all set up for the week, getting cracking on it, I guess. And I feel ready for it, and I'm so happy for the warmer weather. It's supposed to be quite warm this week, like we're in the high teens Celsius, and it's just, to me, it's so exciting because it means I will be able to spend more time in the office when I have time, start working on digitals again, which I've really missed. I haven't been able to do much during winter because it's just too cold in the office. So I'm really excited to be able to start getting back in there again. Just taking off a few of those straight edges. Put that there. I don't so much want the word on it. It says long, but by the time I've finished, it'll be either fully or partly obscured, so no biggie, because we can still see the cat food box details underneath that paper bag because it's so thin. So by the time we're finished, I'm sure it will just be detail in the background rather than focal long or cuts. Right, and just got a little hole there, so I'm just going to plug it with this little bit of yellow. I could have used perhaps this, but now I'm going to go yellow. And I can already partly obscure that word long with that. Okay, going to trim around it now so we can see our card that we're working on. Gluify my scissors in the process. I only just cleaned them half an hour ago because they got a bit sticky. I have to do it again. Anything else coming up this week? I was given a meal voucher for my birthday from a friend, and normally we'd go out for breakfast, but we're thinking maybe we'll have lunch out instead, because it doesn't specify, it's just meals and drinks for 2 people, and they don't do evening meals, so it's either breakfast or lunch. So we're thinking maybe we'll have lunch out for a change, and we might do that the coming weekend because it's Father's Day on Sunday. So we wouldn't do it Father's Day because we don't want to take away from paying customers, because we've got the voucher, we're not exactly paying. So Saturday, but we'll see. Just depends how we're both feeling. Yeah, just need to have a quick wee drink. I haven't got a hot drink today. I've just got my we bought some lime Coke 0 sugars. I have to say they're not really that limey. I was disappointed. It smells like lime, but it doesn't overly taste like lime, and I think they could have done a lot better on making it limey. I'm almost tempted to lay the whole thing over top. Because I like this pattern down the side. I like the flowers. Could just do that, and then all that paper in the background just peeps through with blocks of colour. Maybe I'll do without that pattern on the side. I can save that for something else. Okay, I think I've decided which way I'm going to go. Right, so I need it that way up, and I'm just going to cover the whole thing with glue stick and cover it all with the napkin. And then we're going to have to hunt for something to meet the gardening prompt, which will be interesting. Just move that off there and try try and place this right the first time. Oops, I didn't move it over quite enough. I've gone into that pattern on the side, but never mind, it's okay. Right, now trim around this. Got home from church and my nephew was next door, the next door neighbour's place, playing with their young boy. So I got a nice big smile and wave, which was really lovely. Quite enjoying seeing my nephew next door. I felt like going over and giving him a big hug. He does like hugging, but I thought that might be a bit cruel doing it in front of his friend. It's one thing doing it at a family function or in their own home, but you know, probably not the done thing to do it when he's playing with his friend. It might be a bit embarrassing for the poor lad. You know, they're under 10. So I thought I restrained myself. I was very good. I restrained, and I really did want to go give him a big hug. You know, give him a nice big auntie hug. But it's so lovely whenever I see him and he gives me a big smile and a big wave, which is just delightful. He's a lovely young boy. He's the youngest of his family of 3 boys. Right. Isn't that pretty? Like, that's pretty just as it is. So we've met 2 of the prompts. Now we need something used for gardening. Where am I going to look? I do think I've got a handyman magazine around me somewhere. Yes, I do. Right here. This might be a good place to look for something used for gardening. Like straight up the top, there's a pair of secateurs. But we need something a bit bigger than that. That's not gardening. I'm sure we'll find something. Something that's cool. Something that's interesting. Something that works on the card. Hopefully. Let's see what we can do. I've, you know, already got bits out of this magazine. Come on, gardening handyman. Oh, no, we don't want a toilet. It's not what we're after here. Oh, we're not striking it lucky so far. There's a spray, but that's rather boring. Don't find that particularly thrilling. There's some plant pots, Eco Mate pots, but they're not really thrilling me either. There's a garden shed. What's the prompt? Something used for gardening. Well, I guess it's kind of used for gardening, but again, it's not terribly exciting, is it? Like, doesn't say I'm a focal point. And that's what we're after, or what I'm after is a focal point, really. Cars, nope. Oh, here we go, the autumn garden. Maybe this section might be more conducive. No. Oh dear. It's kind of an interesting little vignette of weed mat and mulch and a plant, but it's like not really big enough. There's those secateurs, pruners, but just not grabbing me. It's this lovely big pot, but that's cute. Little birdhouse. It's so cute. It's not exactly used for gardening though, is it? The bird feeder. Oh, what about the watering can? I wonder if we can work something with that. Let's see. Alright, so I'm gonna, oops, sticky scissors, cut it down a bit. Now she's got hands on it, so I think what I would need to do is kind of leave her hands in there. Sorry, love, I'm rejecting you from this card, and maybe if we do fussy cut around this portion on the right hand side of the watering can, leaving her hands on it, because otherwise it won't make much sense. Hopefully I'm in frame, guys. Gone very quiet, haven't I? I'm concentrating on cutting. Been doing a bit of fussy cutting over the weekend, cutting out the Junk Journal Studio labels and bits and pieces from the botanical kits. And I've almost finished the red kit, and I've still got most of the blue kit to go, and some of the yellow and some of the original green / neutral. So no shortage of fussy cutting to be done in my household. It covers over that flower though. Maybe I want to cut out this side as well. Bear with me while I do a bit more fussy cutting. Now I'm thinking, do I want to do this part here and behind the handle? Don't know. Bit by bit, we'll just keep testing and only go as far as we need to before we're happy and with what I can live with. So it's still going to cover that flower, but I don't think we can get away with it. And if I turned it up the other way, it's kind of upside down a little, although that's fine. Just pondering placement, or how else I might be able to handle it. If I put another flower down here, what have I got that I could use? How about something from Artzology? That's kind of fun. I like that. So now I'm building up with some warm colours, which is fine. So I'm going to put that one down first. Building a wee scene here. And I just got a big clump of glue on my thumb. I don't know how that happened. Can you see that clump of glue? Messy child. That's what I am. So we're covering over that, a lot of that flower, but that's okay because we're adding more flowers. And I just need to give my thumb a wipe because I don't want to get that everywhere. Here we go. Oh no, I had it on my fingers as well. Gosh, I'm so messy. I'm a messy puppy today. Let's give them a proper wipe. How about? Right, now I think we're ready to get re-gluey. Hopefully that glue didn't dry while I had it sitting up there. And let's put that one there. Careful not to gouge out my glue stick on these little cutout bits. Just pressing a bit lighter around them to hopefully avoid more chunks of glue coming off. Oops, got a little end there that's I didn't manage to get glue on. I was obviously being too careful. That's better. And this little rose, this is just part of one of the images that I've cut out. For whatever reason, there must have been a reason back when I did it, but haven't the foggiest now, and then obviously didn't end up using it for whatever I cut it out for. Okay, and then that can go about there, I think. Just going to change out my page here. So it didn't take too long to find an image, did it? I was a bit worried there for a moment. It was like, surely there's something I can use. Oops. And there was. Right, so I want that right against the edge. Just got a little bit overhanging, just a tiny wee corner. Oops. Let's try it this way. Here we go, that's better. Okay, and I feel like we need a word or something. I think I will look at Spring Bounty words from the Junk Journal Studio. Oh, there's a random label in there. Maybe in green. Yes, I know, Lisa. I did the stamps on the idea, but I haven't sorted these yet. I know. Promise. Oh, it actually disappears a bit into the napkin. Maybe I want a colour then. Or white. Just testing colour. No, purple's like, there's no other purple. Same with pink, there's no other pink. Springtime. Spring is very much on my mind right now. Although these aren't spring flowers necessarily. Flourishing. What about flourishing? I like that. Let's go with flourishing. I think I'll ink around it. And I'll do a quick check of time once I've got this done, and we'll move on to opening the Happy Mail. And then I think that'll be the video. So this disguises the cut-off arm there. Flourishing. Lovely. Do we want some numbers? I just feel like maybe something up here. bit big. Oh, that's not straight. Let's fix that. That's better. Phew, it was movable. Well, this one hasn't got a frame around it. No. I like that. That's not so dominant as the black stamp. It's in Lost Lagoon, I can tell, the colour. So it's kind of a tealy blue. Again, in those sort of cooler colours. Just pop it up there. About there will be fine. And just a quick ink around the edge and it's done. I really enjoyed bringing this one together. There's a few layers there. So cool colours, napkin, and something used for gardening, which is this watering can, and then the King of Diamonds is the card we were working on. So you can do the faux playing card if you want, even if you're not doing the whole set. You can, there's nothing wrong with just doing a random card. It's just a fun journaling card. Right. So that is done, my friends. Just tidying up a little bit here so we've got room for Happy Mail. Get rid of the gluey page so we don't stick anything to it. Maybe pop these away. I'll leave that label in there and guaranteed I'll pull it out next time and go, oh look, there's a random label hiding in here. Wonder how that got there. Yep. I think I know myself that that's likely to happen. Okay, so there's the card. I'm really happy with it. I think it's fun and pretty. Okay. So here we go, guys. What's the time? Oh, yep, we've got time. This lovely envelope, I've just covered over the addresses with some paper and washi tape. And let's carefully open this post bag. This one's quite funny because my address had, when it arrived, had question marks beside it. And it was really weird. So this is from the lovely Mari. Thank you so much, my friend. And I'm just going to pull everything out. I've been so spoiled. So spoiled by everybody. Lovely red envelope. As I said in my previous unboxing video, the one that showed today, I just love that you guys know enough about me that you send me things that just automatically make me happy, that are in my favourite colour or my preference for like cats. Things like that. It's just incredible. So what have we got here? We've got beautiful, oh, it's a sleeve. Look, there's a sleeve. That's so fun. Of this beautiful red and trying to think of the maybe sage green. Look at all that wonderful red. Beautiful. And the shade of red that is my absolute favourite. That beautiful dark deep red. Absolutely gorgeous. And a bunch of ribbons and lace all on a little clip there. That could be used as a tassel, which I think is the intention. But one could also take it and use it and, you know, use the bits out of it as well, just depending. But it's gorgeous and it feels really lovely. Like just running my hands down it, it just feels gorgeous with satin ribbon and this really pretty whatever mesh, metallic purple mesh. This beautiful ribbon with gold embroidery. And there's gold fabric, zigzag fabric, and this very light soft fabric. Oh, it's just gorgeous. It's beautiful lace. It just feels, it's got a really lovely tactile quality to it. Lovely. Thank you. And then what's in here? Turn it over this way. So I'm just going to grab this out. Oh, it's attached. Okay, I won't grab this out. I'll just pull this aside. So this is wallpaper. That's gorgeous wallpaper. That is so pretty, and it's got a texture to it too, so it's lovely. And it's like a envelope slash wallet is how I'd say. It's got an eyelet in the cover that the ribbon's through, and then it's got like pocket here, pocket here. You've got places that you could tuck if you wanted to, or you could even sew a signature in or something, but you could store ephemera in there very easily. That is so pretty. I love that. And then tie it closed. That's gorgeous. Thank you. And we have a beautiful tag with one of your doodle flowers on it, Murray. That's so cute. And I believe that's one of your fabric masterboards, if I'm guessing correctly. Super lovely. And this is a wee card. That's beautiful scrapbook paper with the copper foiling. With a little fabric flip cluster on top. It's so pretty. I love all the threads. The threads are so fun. And then we've got some little cards, bits of ephemera. Oh, that's pretty. And it's a punch out one, so you fold it in half and it's the butterfly wings stink. No, they don't stink. Oops, that was a bit of a slip. Stick up. It's a lovely little card. Is that one of the playing card masterboard pieces, I'm guessing? It's fun seeing, oh, stickers, sticker strips. Somebody else sent me some of these too. I can't remember who it was. Was it you, Murray? Maybe it was you that sent me some earlier. I haven't used them. I just love them. I think they're so cool. I'm kind of hoarding them. I shall try not to hoard everything. Try being the operative word. Not promising to use. I'm promising to try not to hoard. A sweet little tag. It's lovely. Oh, everything's so lovely. Little booklet tied with lace with a scripture on the front. Psalm 139 verses 13 to 16. I shall have to... I don't need to look it up because it's in here. You are the one who put me together inside my mother's body, and I praise you because of the wonderful way you created me. Everything you do is marvellous. Of this I have no doubt. Nothing about me is hidden from you. I was secretly woven together deep in the earth below, but with your own eyes you saw my body being formed. Even before I was born, you had written in your book everything I would do. Beautiful. Beautiful. And that's that scripture. That's the words from that scripture. I will tie it back up later. Oh my gosh, my friends, I cannot talk today. What is up with that? I'm making so many verbal faux pas. And a curtain upholstery fabric sample. Lovely big piece. Isn't that gorgeous? That speaks to me of autumn. And it's beautiful feel. It's very silky, soft, lovely piece of fabric. That is gorgeous. That will be beautiful as a journal cover. I might save that to do next autumn. But I don't typically do season themed journals, so but you never know. I just haven't done one to date is what I should say. Not to say that I won't ever do season themed journals. Just beautiful. Thank you so much, my friend. I'm just so spoiled by each and every one of you. Every word that you leave as a comment, every interaction, and you know, for those that sent me things, I'm incredibly grateful to you and thankful. Most of all for your friendship. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much everybody for watching. Thank you to Murray for my beautiful lot of goodies. and I hope you give this week's challenge a go with our prompts just to refresh your memory. I'll just grab them where I've buried them. So, King of Diamonds, faux playing card, or a banner. Sorry, I was going to say tip-in. That was last week, was a tip-in. A banner. Or you can do both, or you can put a banner on your King of Diamonds playing card. Multiple ways you can interpret. And your creative prompts to go with those are cool colours, napkin / serviette, and something used for gardening. Now, if you don't have napkin, go grab one of the ordinary ones from like a cafe or something, be it brown or white or whatever. Stamp on it and then use that. Or rub some ink over it, top of it, and give it some colour and use that. You don't need, pretty napkins. They're beautiful to work with. They're inspiring. They're lovely. But if you don't have access to them, don't have any on hand, a good old plain white or brown one, just add some colour with ink and you're good to go. Or paint or crayon, whatever you've got. You can, you can interpret these things different ways. Thanks, my friends. I will be back tomorrow with Trashcraft Tuesday. I hope you come join me then. Bye for now.